Right. Hi everyone. Sorry. I had to cut the other video because I keep on getting distracted and just losing my trail of thought. So it's much better for me to start anew. All right. So anyway, um horse people, this is the year for you to be settling down, buying a house, moving to a new place, or could be renovating or expanding your current place right now. Okay. And this is also the time where you need to shape up and for you to implement, let's say, for example, that you have a hobby or you have like a business idea that you've been really dying to, start, and or you have that nagging feeling that, yeah, 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 go ahead, like you're going to flourish there. You need to do that. Okay. I mean, of course, that you have to be logical with the budgetings and stuff. If you're starting a new business, don't what do you call this, don't opt out for a rental or to open up a place, hire people, this and that. Please take note that when you open up a business, it takes like 6 months for it to pick up. It's not going to pick up right away. It's not going to pick up, like after 3 months or magically just like that. Okay. It's going to take some time. And I feel like it's also um there will be some things that you will be, taking into consideration. Of course, the billings and other stuff and taxes. So I feel like you need to be a little bit more careful in starting. But I'm not saying that don't do it. You should do it, but be careful with the budgetings and stuff. All right. All right. So I think there's another storm brewing in. Yesterday, the weather is like really cats and dogs. That's why I stopped doing the reading because I can't even hear myself. All right. Mm. Changes. All right. So, especially to those of Virgo horse, and you've managed to really like save up a lot last year. Wow. This is a very good year for you. Okay. So I feel like you will also have some, some backups from the government people, or could be that you will have enough support from the people who actually have faith and belief in you. Now, be careful with some fire signs, or be careful with some people that will be coming to you. Could be for, I don't know, could be for a help, or could be to ask for a favor. And then later on, especially fire signs, you know, whether they're in Chinese astrology or Western, this person, this fire sign, is the one who'll be dragging you into the mud of oblivion. Okay, this person is a dirty player that I feel like, that they get their money by obtaining, some under the table, dirty kind of business. This person will be needing your help. Okay. But I feel like you just need to say, you just need to keep on saying no. Because whether you agree or not, this person will be like putting into trouble. All right. So with the Five of Pentacles, the thing here is it's gonna be like up and down, especially for the first quarter of the year. Actually, the so we'll be starting at February, so Feb, March, April. So if before it has been like up and down, or it's like slow and then go, slow and then go. Okay. This year it will be very consistent with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Okay, like what I said, there are some things that you will try to do and that you will try, it's more of a trial for you, but just be more practical with everything that you're going to be doing, or with everything that you're going to be investing into. Okay, don't walk away from your job, not yet. If there is something that you want to start it on the side. And if you're currently employed, especially if you're very fortunate enough to still keep your job despite of all the crisis that's been going on globally, okay, then just keep it, let it stay there, and don't just throw it all away. Okay, your business will be thriving, but it's gonna take some time. Okay, so like what I said, be more careful with your actions. Do not at any cost cause more trouble. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Magician, you'll be working solo at first with the project that you already have in mind. And even, even in your workplace, let's say, for example, that you're still currently employed right now, you will have a lot of attention, and then people will be coming to you. Oh, hey, can you help me with this? Oh, hey, like I like your ideas, maybe you can help me out with this. Or like you have a very good idea about things, and you're very well versed about this, so what do you think? Like people will be asking about you, and you feel like you're very needed. You feel like you can do a lot of things to other people, and you will be in demand. So of course that it's going to be hard for you to balance your time within, between your job and then your business and then your family. Okay, but you're doing this business and this job for your family, so better make sure that you're also with someone who understands and not enslaving you. All right, so the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Hanging Ghost. I feel like you're gonna have like, sorry, you're gonna have like, what do you call this, stronger and creative allies. It's like there will be some people that's within this range, and then there will be some people that's gonna be within that range. Okay, so high and low, it's like, like, don't try to discriminate people, okay? Because you may never know when they can become more useful to you. Avoid toxic people, toxic friends, especially if you know that they're only using you. Don't be afraid of standing alone, because that's the only time that you're going to find that there are some more people out there that is far more within your level. Okay. Now, if you're going to be new, let's say, for example, that you're just new to your job, um, don't stick around with the bullies. Don't stick around with those people who are actually ass kissers, because they are the losers. Stick around with those people who's productive, more of a follower, more of a, people who actually isolate themselves. And these bullies, they're actually the ones who are, brainless. Okay. So you need to stick around with those, even if you have to stand alone. And you may never know that you're even hanging around with your bosses. And those people are going to be kissing your ass. Okay. So there will be a lot of, like they call it heavenly people, those people that will be helping you to lift you up, to go all up, all the way. And it seems like you're going to have a lot of things to, to ponder, and you're going to have a lot of things to think, to, to form in your head, that, oh yeah, this person is connected to this person is connected to that, so I can make a use to this. I mean, don't use people, or don't use your friendship just to use people, but like ask them for a favor, that and in return make sure that you can also return the favor or return the gesture. Okay, so there are some legal matters or probably contracts, okay, that's going to be hard for you to go through at first, but then if you would just look at the angle, it's so easy for you to no to what do you call this, it's so easy for you to move past, get over it, or for you to s- for you to move past it. Okay, you know this also came out in your other, in the first video that I have deleted. You need to listen more to your instinct. Because the problem here is you don't listen more to the inner voice inside of you. That's why, this inner voice might go away, or might stray away, or might get blocked, or somebody is also blocking your intuition. Okay, someone around you is actually overwhelming your energy. So you need to put this person where they should be standing. And I also feel like there will be some things that you will come to realize, but you need to act on it. If you cannot really, let's say, for example, that there are too many things to consider, why you cannot really leave this person behind all of a sudden, then just do it gradually. Like you can also detach yourself emotionally. You can be like, like not so lovey dovey and stuff. And it seems like, the devil, the Ace of Pentacles. You can be a little bit stingy. If, let's say, for example, that you have a good standing when it comes to finances, um, and your person, let's say, for example, that's your wife, or your partner is the one who's been handling the finances, and they're not really, like nothing is happening in your money, no matter how big or small you earn. This person will keeps on whining that, oh, it's so small, we always live in a budget, we always live in like this and like that. It's like this person wants to live a lavish life, and you're the one who's been working like working 24/7 nonstop. So I feel like it's just time for you to gather up your finances and do the budgeting, since that you are actually more good in numbers rather than your partner. All right. For singles, you're going to find somewhat that you feel like is much more worthy of your time and your love. All right. Let's do the oracle cards first, the I Ching. This is for the month of March. So this is going to be for the whole turnaround of 2022. So we'll be starting off with March, since the Chinese New Year is uh February. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, and Feb. Wow. So this is the overall. You're going to be leaving on a journey, or you're going to be going on a journey. Okay. I don't know how to. Okay, there. You're going to be going on a journey. If you can see that this is actually a boat. All right. That's just there, hiding. Let me focus the camera. Yeah. There. This is actually a boat, and it seems like you're going to go on a journey secretly. There is something that you need to understand, and there is something that you need to learn more about your purpose and destiny this year. Let me check if it's okay to turn off the light. Yeah, I think it's much better. That's a little bit gloomy because it's cloudy outside, but I feel like that's even fine. Anyway, um, the month of March for you, all right? The month of March for you is going to be more of a little bit thorny. You're going to be hiding from people. Some of you are also caught up in a very toxic situation or toxic relationship. And this is the reason why your confidence is being overshadowed. You need to move out, or you need to get out of this situation, especially if your person is not really helping you grow. I mean, I know that it's easier said than done, but if you're being uh if you're if you're stuck with an energy vampire person, and it seems like they're doing you more harm than good, then I feel like it's time for you to start thinking long and hard about this. How long are you going to be putting up with this? Okay, ask yourself, how long are you going to live in fear? How long are you going to live in the darkness? Okay, if you are single, you're kind of living in the shadow of your family, or shadow of your shadow of your father or your mother or something like that. It's time for you to recreate your own, reinvent. you know could be it's also time for you to change your name or alias, and to change your signature. Okay, changing signature actually have a very large impact into someone else's life and destiny. A lot of people are not really aware of that. Okay, now the month of April, this is where you're going to find a little bit of a seclusion. You want to look for a place, or you can have some rest, or you can have at least you know where you can have something like, like for you to rest your mind, think for a little while, and for you to um let's say, like, recuperate, for you to recover your energy. I feel like this is also the month where you're going to be going on a vacation just to rest. Some of you are also, it's like you wanted to take a break from you want to take a break from your what do you call this? You want to take a break from your relationship, especially if your person is like really tiring. Oh my god. The person that is actually being highlighted here are those who stuck in a very toxic relationship. So whether you're married or not, as long as you're with a toxic relationship or a toxic person, you're the one who's being featured here, being highlighted. For those of you who's actually single, I don't really feel like, this is something that you really need to. I mean, you're only looking for your new purpose and new destiny or new meaning. But the only thing that you need to understand about your purpose this year is to go and find yourself. Okay. The month of May is going to be all about blossoming and growing, feeling happy, like feeling rejuvenated. And it's like you're ready to, you know, to, um, it's like you're ready to compete. Okay. It's like you've already grown. You feel like you're happy. You have a lot of energy. You're fully charged, just like a battery. And it seems like you're ready to go. The month of June, there is an opportunity that will be knocking at your door. But if this you're going to be missing this out, then it's going to be like, this there will be a knock on your door during the dawn, or at dawn. And it seems like if you're going to be missing this out, that opportunity that's going to be knocking at your door is never going to repeat again. Once you miss it, you're going to be missing it out for good. So make sure that you're going to be paying attention to some opportunities that will become your way unexpectedly. The dawn is not necessarily mean that it's going to be like during the dusk or dawn or something like that. But what I'm trying to say is during those dark times, or during those times that you're really, really down, there will be an unexpected opportunity that will be presented to you, or that you are, it will be ready for you to avail. And it seems like you just need to, let's say, for example, oh, I'm not just ready because I'm still sulking. Oh, I'm not just ready because I'm still hurt. I'm still living in an agony. No, when the opportunity is there, just grab it, just go for it. Okay. Not unless that it's, something illegal, of course, don't take it. Okay. But there is an opportunity that you're going to be getting. All right. In the month of July, there is an unexpected situation, place, probably an accident, that might lead into an opportunity. Okay. It seems like you're going to be taken to a place that is kind of a little bit unfamiliar, and you don't even know what that place is called. It could be a pond, could be, you know, could be figuratively, could be literally. Okay. But there is a place, or there is going to be like a mistake or an accident that's going to be happening that might just come out as an opportunity. So pay attention to that. I feel, but that it's going to be more of a mistake from your job that might just lead into an opportunity. Okay. The month of August for you will be a little bit dry, dark, and wet. Okay. So this is like autumn. And it seems like you can't even see where you're going. You can't even feel, where your direction is coming in. Or you can't even use your compass because the compass is being pulled into different directions. So you can't really rely on anything right now except for your instinct. If you feel like you're walking in a fog, or you're walking in a very, like glum environment, just keep on going. You need to have some faith. You need to have some more trust with, wherever the universe will be taking you. And you're going to be very surprised, you know, with something that's going to be laid in front of you. Okay. And abundance and fortune that actually awaits you. So the month of August will be a month of, sorry. So March, April, May, June, July, August. No, sorry. Yeah, August. So if August is going to be a little bit foggy and gloomy for you, it is only because that you're being tested. If you're going to be ready in the month of September to finally face the fruits of your labor, the answer to your questions, for you to find the fortune, probably fame that you've been dreaming about, or popularity, or for your finances to really, really pick up at a very large pace. And you're going to be surprised that, oh my God, it's a good thing I did not give up. It's a good thing that I have stronger faith. It's a good thing that I did not even, listen to my ego. All right. And the month of October will be more of a blessing for you. No, sorry, not blessing. More of a blessed month for you. You're gonna have that abundance. If you just started out a business for this first 6 months of the year, let's say for example you just started this month of March, then the month of October you can just simply lay back, you relax, because your business will start taking off. People are starting to recognize you. People are starting to like get to know you, get to know your work, and get to know you know um get to know the your work of art, all right, your contributions. There is also something that your name will be embedded there, or to some of you it actually depends on which field are you, okay, but there is something that you're going to be creating that your name will be there. Okay, so like what I said, for the year of the horses, it's going to be like um rise, fame, and fortune. There will be some testing times, and there will be some times that you feel like, oh my God, I really want to give up. This is never ending. This is, could be I'm just in the wrong path, could be I'm listening to the wrong advices. But if you will just have stronger faith, you will be tested, but at the same time you're going to be very surprised, very surprised how blessed you will be. Okay, now in the month of November you're going to be going on a journey, another journey. But that journey, you don't have to go through the storm. You don't have to go through any test. You don't have to go through any obstacles or whatsoever, or facing the wolves in the woods. No, the month of December is where you're going to be finding this is your destiny. If you actually live in a shack right now, or if you actually live in a cottage or something like that, which is, I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but like what I said, you're going to be so surprised how abundantly blessed you will be, because you have surpassed all the test, in everything that you're going to be going through. I'm not saying that you're going to be going through like a lot of hard times or struggles or difficulties. People will be poking at you, or people will be like, this and that for you. But it seems like this is going to be a very blessed year for you. I'm telling you, at the end of the year, or by the end of the year, you're going to start noticing that you have such a very different life, unlike others, and that you are more blessed than what you actually think or you believe that you are. The month of January, this is where you're going to be harvesting most of your, let's say, for example, investments. Okay. Harvesting the return of your investments. If you have stocks, bitcoins, or, whatever it is, could be the partnership, the revenue, the profit. This is where you're going to be making a whole lot of money. Okay. The month of February, next February, which is the year of the water rabbit. Okay. By the way, a lot of people are saying, aren't we like we are in the water tiger? Or we are like this or like that? I mean, come on. Like how many Chinese forecasts have I already released? And you still ask me that. You know, I got the year of the rat and the rabbit, I think. Oh, no, tiger. I got the year of the rat and tiger. I got the year of the rabbit, year of the dragon, and of the snake, you know Ugh, I don't know. I really don't understand people. Anyway, so you're gonna have a lot of like fortunate events and fortunate stuff. And this is the year where no, not the year. This is the month where you're gonna find yourself. You have already accomplished so much. You think, like on the surface, right here, you feel like you're just it's like you're just alone. This is like all dried up, thorns, like there's nothing there. But actually it's not. If you'll just let me not sure if this is gonna be like focusing. Oh there. Yeah, you can see it. If you can actually see or notice that there is a silhouette of a house, okay, like a haven or like a destiny, or sorry, like a destination or something like that, or there's a place there, but it's only being covered in the could be a fog or something like that. Like you can't see that there is, something more at the horizon, and it's not even that far. It's very, very close. Okay, so can just like continue with your journey. Just continue going because there is something. This year will be a full of surprise for you, full of surprise. The popularity, the money, the fame, the fortune. I just hope that you're not going to be womanizing or playing around with people's feelings just because that you're going to be counting your money. Okay, avoid hurting other people's feelings just because that you can, and just because that you feel so entitled because you have money, because you know your blessings could just suddenly be taken away from you just like that. Okay. So let's proceed now. I know that you've been waiting for your sign to sign. Let's proceed now. Okay. Aries at 2837. All right. Hold on. Aries, you're going to be a little bit cut off and dry this year. And it seems like you'll be very serious with your job. There will be a lot of travels that you're going to be making and taking. And mostly are actually overseas, it's not just local. So you will be sent out by your company to represent them But the problem here is there will be some issues with your relationship because you will always be away. Now, every time that you're going to be accomplishing something to your job, or could be to whatever it is that you do for a living, there will be it's like slowly it's going to be chipping off, in your relationship. If it's like a tile, then slowly there will be some pieces that will be chipped off one by one. And in each and every attempt for you to have a successful career or finances, your relationship will be taking your time mostly. Okay. So there is a possibility of some of you having some breakdowns, probably meltdowns, and separation or breakups. Okay. Uh, that is if you're going to be partnering with somebody who's not so, you know, with somebody who's not so open minded. Okay. I just somehow feel like your person is not so very supportive of your endeavor. You know what? You might also be married to someone who doesn't want to see you successful so that you will have time for them. Especially if you're with a water sign. This is not good. Anyway, when it comes to your that's for married people. Now, for those of you who's single, you're gonna find somebody that you feel like is a perfect match for you. You might even start thinking of settling down, planning all along. But you know what? Get to know this person first before saying, I really want to marry this person, because by the end of the year you might just realize who they truly are. And you're gonna say, oh my god, this is just another false identity of a soulmate. Okay. So don't say it right away that you want to marry this person. When it comes to your health, lung issues, chest, immune system, and brain related problems or health issues. I mean, brain is actually like, it's really large and wide. Okay, Taurus 3218. Taurus, you're walking away from a love interest, but it seems like you'll be facing a lot of your karmics. Some of you will have a very active sex life this year, but it seems like you all be careful of STD. Okay, be careful of having an STD, or be careful of some of you actually, if you're already in a relationship and you're still not happy because you cannot get the material stuff that you've been thinking about or that you really wanted, you just keep on running away. You might just fall flat on your face because you're running away from a soulmate, and you might just ended up facing a lot of your karmics. Okay. um some of you, I mean, when it comes to your careers and finances, I don't see any problem. In fact, that if you will be starting something more of a business that is related to beauty, makeup, vanity, I don't know, something like beauty and stuff, not fashion, but beauty. Okay, you're gonna have, as long as you're going to be partnering with some people who are actually very inclined with this kind of industry or this kind of job, then you will be doing well. Um, you may also opt out for a water related business. Okay. This is not the year for you to start anything about fire. I mean, even though that we are going to be at the Blackwater Tiger, the Blackwater Tiger actually has something to do with the black crude or oil, black oil. Um, I feel like it's much better for you to stick around with some fire, no, sorry, water related, water related or earth related industry. Okay. And you will also have a lot of success internationally, but not locally to wherever you are. You might also need to move or relocate. The financial stability that you've been thinking about, it will be coming from a person, or it will be coming from your partner, not on your own. Because the thing here is you will be emotionally lost, and there will be some things that you might just do out of spur, or you might just do a decision out of your emotions, but not out of logic. You need to partner up with somebody who is much more practically minded, or more, uh, what do you call this? Um, More in line with business, or more experienced. If you're going to be stubborn, then I feel like it's much better for you to stick around with the employment thing. Okay. Married people, you have to fix your sex life. Okay. Either you, Taurus, who's very active, or it's your person, or both of you are very passive because you're so dissatisfied with each other's, I don't know, thing. Okay. And I feel like having a child will also become more of an issue. One of you doesn't want to have a child, or one of you wants to have a child, but the other one doesn't want to. Okay. Singles, singles, you need to know whatever it is that you really want. You're going to be with someone that you've been dreaming about of being with. And then, fortunately, when you finally found this person, you feel like, maybe I should go back to that. Maybe I should try this. Maybe I should try that. Okay. You need to know whatever it is that you really want. And for health issues, you need to, if you've been having some nose bleeding, unusual stuff when it comes to your blood, or your blood is too bland or too light, you need to go and check out with your doctor with the anemia. And you also need to go and check out your doctor with some brain related problems, especially if you've been having a lot of migraines lately. Okay. And having, if you're a little bit feverish, losing appetite, losing weight, and stuff. I mean, there will be some signs, okay? It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor. All right. Gemini 3721. Gemini, wow, this is going to be a very fortunate year for you. You're also going to be making money by selling houses, or could be in the real estate industry, and you will also be able to buy your own place. You're going to be buying your own house, and you will also be buying your something extra. If you already own your own house, then it seems like you're going to be buying an extra house for your investment. Either you want to flip it, or because the price is really good that you can't seem to resist it, or you just want to, I don't know, it could be opt out for like an Airbnb thing. Okay, or just to have a rental. A lot of people actually lost their houses last year. So I feel like, oh, since that there are a lot of people who's been looking for some cheap houses, maybe it's time for me to, invest my money into it. Okay. For those of you who's actually working in a hospital, you're gonna get tired of your job, even if the management will be hiking up your price, or will be increasing your pay. You feel like, no, I am just so tired. The shift will be more. The shift will be longer, and not to mention that the medical industry is kind of a little bit losing. Okay. So you're going to start thinking more of shifting into something medically related, but it's not going to be in the hospital. So, and some of you needs to go through some sleep study, or you're having some sleep paralysis. Okay. A lot of series of nightmares, or you're gonna wake up gasping for air, or you're gonna wake up like you're still in some sort of a dream days. And it's like you're gonna be it's like you're gonna be dreaming of a dream that you're in a dream. Okay, it's like an inception. Okay, it's I don't know, it's something like something weird. Or you're also gonna be having a lot of weird dreams this year. Some are prophetic, some are weird, some are just symbolic. Okay, so pay attention to it. Anyway, in overall, you will have a steady income, steady finances. You will also be receiving some unexpected money, or you're going to be winning some amount. Could be from a raffle. Let's say, for example, that you're going to be filling up a raffle stub. You're going to drop it in the box, and then, a few days later, a few weeks later, it could be a few months, which you've already forgotten about this, and then you're gonna, somebody's gonna be like phoning you and say that you won this so and so thing, and you're going to be very happy. Okay, some of you might also be winning a car in a raffle draw or something like that. So just give me a second. All right, I need to distract my dog because she is snoring like a bear. Okay. um when it comes to you married ones, if you've been like estranged for a little bit, it could be emotionally, could be physically, could be literally, your person wants to ask for a second chance. And the problem here is, once your person ruins your trust, it's going to be hard for you to restore the harmony of the relationship. It's going to be hard for you to find a balance. Okay. If for you singles, you're looking for somebody who's more of a brother or like a father to you, or you might find somebody that has a resemblance to your father or brother if you have a brother. Okay. But I feel like this is something that you really need to look more deeper into yourself. What is it that you really want? And medically, gout, that's number one. Gout, um, something about small polyps that is, it's all over your body. I'm not really sure, but it's there are some lumps that you will just suddenly feel at the back, the side, or something like that. It is because actually of a botfly. Okay. Or it could be a um like a mosquito bites or insect bites that you don't even know that is already biting you. Also, make sure to go and check out your beddings, that there might be some bed mites there. Okay. So yeah, I know it's gross, but it's much better for you to go and check it out. Cancer 4337. All right, Cancer, you're moving. Some of you are even thinking of going overseas, or you're thinking relocating far from wherever you are right now. You want to move as far as you could. Some of you will also be investing into arts or creativity. If you're currently if you just go through a divorce, or your divorce just finalized, I feel like I feel like you just wanted to go, leave the country, leave the city. You just want to move as far as you could because you don't want to see the face of your ex. And I feel like you're going to be making a whole lot of changes, major changes actually. But don't worry, when it comes to, wow, financial stability is actually here. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be so scared of what if like this? I have a child, we have children, we have like this, we have like that. If you're not going to be fighting for the custody, and or your partner will be fighting for the custody, then I feel like you're going to be good. And moving as far away as you could from your ex partner, along with the person that you're with right now, will be much better for you. Because the one that they're with will also be either blocking you, or they don't, this person doesn't want you to be asking for any money for the child support. Okay. And of course some of you will say, oh no, that's not, that's not going to happen. It's impossible. My ex should support the kids. Anyway, financially, you're going to be making money from something creative, or for things that you'll be crafting, something that will be starting more of an idea, and then later on that there will be a demand, and some people will be funding it or will be financing it. You'll be feeling good and feeling okay. Now as soon as you start getting much more stable, your person will start seeing, oh, you're having a great life, you're being much more happier without me, that this person will start coming in and will be ruining whatever that you have already started. So please, if it's possible for you to go as far as you could from your ex, it is much better. But if not, I feel like it's going to be more of a problem later on by the end of the year. Okay. Now, for those of you who's also looking for more opportunities, let's say, for example, if you're a business owner and there are a lot of things that you've been thinking about, like how to survive your business, it's there will be a lot of people that will be supporting you. It will be through the help of other people, through your friends, peers, or other, I don't know, supporters. Okay, which is, you don't have to worry about it. Things will be a little bit rough for the first quarter of the year, and then it will get better for the middle of the year towards the end of the year. So financially you're going to be good and you're going to be doing okay. It only seems like right now things are kind of a little bit bleak and but blunt. Okay, and things are going to be moving okay. Singles, you are going to find yourself getting entangled with somebody who's much older than you. Some of you, if you're still studying, you might ended up falling in love with your mentor or with your instructor. But make sure that you're not going to get yourself pregnant by this person. All right? It's going to be for pure admiration. Now, health-wise, I feel like it's going to be more of a nerve problem. Some of you might also start forming a blood clot that you might have to go to the doctor for that to be released. And be careful of a vein that will be rupturing. It's near your brain and your eyes. It's because of it's because of a blood clot. Make sure that you're going to be checking out with your doctor regularly. Okay? Okay, Leo, 4843. Oh, oh my God. Hold on. Someone's going to have a rough start of the year. Someone is also going to be very cut up and dry. Or a lot of people will be cutting you off. Okay. Uh, anyway, seems like you're going to have a lot of hard time believing people since that, you'll find that people are very contemptuous and very probably scandalous, to some, and more of only after what they really want. It's like you feel like, it's like you're going to be tarring them with the same brush, and you feel like everyone is just one and the same. But this is only at the beginning, whether it's by friendship, family, friends, lovers. So, but middle of the year, it seems like things are going to be easing down for you, getting better. You will slowly remove your walls of swords, you know. From what I can picture you here, Leo, I look into you as somebody who's sitting on a throne of swords. That same as the one in the Game of Thrones. You look like that, okay? But that is only at the beginning of the year, and then later on, you will start feeling, why am I so alone? Life is going to be so boring without this, antagonists, and you're going to let your walls down. See, I told you, okay? And I feel like you're gonna start like going back to how you used to be. I don't know. Somebody is just gonna scar you and gonna, like leave you with a very deep gaping wound. That's why you're gonna be acting like this. But financially, you don't have to worry about, the things that you really need to do. Things will become stable. Starting a business this year is not gonna be advisable. Okay. You need to be a little bit more patient if there are some things that you really wanted to have and do, because I feel like you're going to start being more impulsive just because that you will have money. You're going to have a lot of money to spend, by the way. This is the good thing about your year, but you'll be extra, I don't know, paranoid and walled up, and you don't want any other people to come near you. You will also be traveling across the water. Singles, you're going to be meeting somebody through a family, and that let's say, for example, that you're a Jew. Your family wants you to meet and end up with somebody that's also of your same religion. When it comes to your health, don't go for any implants this year. It might just go wrong. It's not for you. Okay. Maybe just opt out for something different or for something, that is not so heavy. And I also feel like if you are just going to try and have more, could be exercise, have practice some healthy diet. I'm not saying that you should go on a diet, but I mean, just choose healthy combinations. If there's like rice or less meat or something like that, or just try some alternative, it will be better, because there is a possibility of you gaining weight this year. Let's say, for example, that right now you're 60 or 40 kilograms. You're going to start turning into probably 76, sorry, 70, 75. Hope it's not 80 kilograms. That's really heavy. Okay. So you need to be more conservative with your food intake. Okay. Virgo 5349. Running away from your family. You feel so alone. You don't want to blend with them. Wow, there is a promotion that will be stolen away from you. There is an opportunity that you really need to keep an eye on. Okay. Otherwise, someone will be stealing it. All right. By sabotaging you. Work wise, I mean, the flow of finances will be good. I just feel like that there are some people that's going to be like putting their needs before you. You will be making more money, or you will be having. Ooh, look at this straight money. Virgo, when it comes to finances, you always have good financial standing. Yep. But you need to walk away from those people that's been sucking you dry. Okay. It is much better for you to keep your money, I mean, to yourself. If you have a lot of money, if you don't save it in the bank, just save it somewhere where it's going to be very accessible for you. Also, that it will be safe there, even when you're away. So there are some people that will be sabotaging your work just because that they feel like you're a threat, but you will get right back up, and your guides will also be lifting you up just as when you're so down and no one is even helping you up. Okay, this year, be careful of trusting people that are going to try and get closer to you, because they're only after their own gains or their personal gains. Also, for those who's already married, be careful of a third party situation, and be careful of temptation. Okay, or be careful of getting pregnant that it is not from your spouse. Same goes to those men. Okay, be careful of impregnating somebody that is not even your spouse. And singles, don't go for looks, because you might just ended up having somebody that is either very materialistic or more of a gold digger. Okay, and be careful with your trust issues, because you are distrusting people that can be trusted, and you are not trusting people that can be trusted. Oh, sorry. You are distrusting people that can be trusted, and you're trusting those that cannot be trusted. Okay. And if you can move overseas or far from your family, better. Okay. Because they tend to overshadow your decisions, and they treat you like a child. Okay, Libra 5705. I don't see any major problems with your health, Virgo, so don't worry. Except that you're going to be so vain. Wow, Libra, you're going to be making a whole lot of money with your work. But the problem here is the more, it's like you're going to be incurring an imbalance. Sorry. You're going to be incurring an imbalance because you're going to be working too hard, and you're not even paying attention to the needs of your partner, so your partner will just and might also leave you. Okay. This person is already thinking, what if I'll just go? Maybe Libra won't even notice that I'm already gone. Okay. If you have a child, your kids will be very much affected by this. Your partner is very selfish, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry if you're a cross watcher, but I mean, I do understand that maybe they also need your attention. That maybe that when you're at home, just try to pay attention, play with your child, like be a little bit cuddly and lovey-dovey with your person. That's all they need from you. But the thing here is, it seems like you're also running away from your problems. It's like you can see that there's already some red flags, and you're so afraid of confronting your person, because what if they're going to say yes? What if it's true? Okay. There are some red flags that you're starting to see and read from your person. And if they're going to be going away, you're just going to confirm it to yourself. Oh, yeah, they're just going to go to the other person. Okay. So meaning that there is a possibility of a third party breaking you apart. Singles. Singles, you're not going to be interested with anyone at this point. If it's like you see people like like they're just in uniform. They're just they're just one and the same. Okay? And you're just gonna see them as somebody who's just the same. So, I mean, even if you will travel, it's still gonna be the same. You don't want to be with anyone at this point. There is someone else, that you're still in love with, and you're still busy trying to move on from this person. Okay? All right, health wise, eyes. You're also, you also need to, I don't know, go for some therapy for your depression. I mean, sometimes people are not even aware that they're already depressed. It's called covered depression. So, and you're also burned out, so you just try to be a little bit more observant. Maybe it's also good for you to hire a therapist, or shrink. Um, your finances, I don't see any problem, but your finances will be affecting your love life. Scorpio, 10050. Oh, Scorpio, there will be some changes that you're going to be going through because of a heartbreak. Seems like you feel like your person have already changed. So some of you will be walking away from a relationship. Either you're going to be buying and selling a house, or you're going to be moving into a new place, or opting for a new place around the second quarter of the year. All right. Moving far away is also going to be a little bit difficult for you, but it seems like it's going to work out career wise. You're going to find more likely a career or company or position that will be offering you a lot more exercises and a lot more trainings that will make you forget about something that you've already run away from. Some of you might also be running away from a family problem. And you will keep your walls up, even singles. You're not even ready for new love. Married ones, you need to learn how to forgive. If you want to work it out as soon as possible. If not, this problem will just get even bigger. And if you have kids, they're the one who will be suffering from this. You have to understand them from a psychological level. Okay. And you also need to learn how to budget your money. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to be struggling, but it seems like you need to have something stable, to rely on. Some of you might not even know that you have to go through surgery, or that there will be an emergency surgery for your medicine, or for your for your health. Okay. Some of you might also go for a stitch or stitching. Not unless you're already pregnant. That's already understood that you're going to be going for a C-section. Sagittarius, 10332. Wow. Sagittarius, there will be a lot of international offers for you coming your way. Or you will be traveling internationally. And if you're not vaccinated, then I feel like that's going to be a problem. But I am getting a lot of international offers for you. Or if you're working online, then you will be having a lot of international clients going through some series of changes. Hmm. Some of you will be making money from theaters or performance, or you are going to have like money that is related to entertainment. Hmm. Probably if you're an actor or actress, then you're going to be getting. Oh, okay, okay. If you're an actor or an actress, I don't even know why I'm picking this up, but you will be attending like an award ceremony, and you're going to be getting one, or you're going to be nominated. You might also be getting some international projects or something like that. You're going to be making money from that. You will also be working with a lot of known people. Wow. Now, when it comes to your marriage or to you married people, it's like you're just going to let things slip by. You just want to let things slip away, slip off. Like you don't want to fix it. If the other person will make a decision, yeah, let's go and get a divorce. Then you feel like, yeah, fine. Like you file for the divorce, I'll just sign it. Yeah. So, anyway, when it comes to you singles, having sex is something that's just in your head, but being in a relationship or serious commitment is going to be the last on your list. Okay. Especially for single parents. You feel like, not today. And health wise, you're going to start feeling some chest pain, difficulties in breathing, or it's like your back is so painful, having some occasional vomiting. Uh, what do you call this? Not blood clot. It's like you're gonna have, okay, nose bleeding. Okay. And some of you might just, start losing hair. Like I mean, the bunch of hair is like very unusual. Anyway, could be it's just alopecia, but it's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor. What is really going on with you? Much better to go with a professional. 10729. Capricorn, Taurus. Capricorn, you're going to be very careful with your finances this year. Not because that you're going to be losing it, but because you just want to save something for yourself. You have been responsible for other people's well-being, for their could be for the school and stuff of your family, could be for your family, could be with the family of your siblings and stuff. It's like you are the go-to person of the family, but when you're the one who's in need, they always break your heart, okay? And they always leave you alone. They feel like, oh, you're strong. You can make it through. All right. In every occasion, they want your present, not your presence. Okay. Um, you will be moving. It's like you're going to be saving for a house, and you will be buying a new house, and you'll be very happy. It will be around the month of August, and you will be saving and saving and saving. And in fact, that whatever it is, I feel like you will also be the what do you call this? Like you will be purging or minimizing. Okay. If you have two cars, three cars, I don't know how many cars do you have, you're going to be selling those that are not really necessary for you to still have and maintain. I mean, maintaining several cars is actually very costly. So You're going to be downsizing. Okay. So, and I also feel like if there are some things that you no longer need, and I feel like you're going to be selling it off in order for you to save up the money to buy a house. Okay. You are also going to be walling yourself up away from your family that's been like leeching you for money. So you're pretty much going to be walling yourself up, and you feel like, you know what, this time it's me time. Okay, I've already been responsible to all of you, but I also need to be responsible to myself. You also need to pay attention to your medical needs. If you have pre-existing conditions, I cannot be really specific because it seems like your health needs a dire kind of attention. Like I'm not getting any specific thing about your medical thing or your situation, but you need to pay attention to your health before it's too late. You can still save it, okay? Or you can still stop it, whatever it is that's been growing. Uh Married ones, you're back and forth with some plans with your partner. I mean, you don't have any problem supporting your partner with whatever it is that they really want. But for those of you, if you're just domesticated and you're not yet married, you're going to go back and forth, like, oh, why do we have to get married? We're already living together. I'm giving you everything that you want. We have a joint account. I'm giving you money and stuff. Why do we need to get married? And then sometimes you feel like, oh, yeah, it's much better for us to get married. Yeah, we'll be planning this, we'll be planning that. It's like you're going to be very inconsistent, and your partner will find you on and off, or you're having some second thoughts about your relationship. Singles, it seems like you're going to be, it's just mostly like a short lived dating. Because the people that you're also going to be meeting are those who's not yet ready to go for a deeper commitment. All right. All right. It's much better for you to move far away from your family as well. Aquarius, 11140. Oh my God. Someone is an earth sign, or whoo, there will be a betrayal when it comes to somebody that you're working with. And it seems like, hmm there will be a confrontation, but you feel like, why? It's like, why? How did it happen? I thought we're friends. I pay up your lunch, pay up for your food, pay up for your drinks, I give you cigars. Why? Why did you do this to me? So, friendship's over. I mean, it's not, I mean, it's not really healthy to be friends or become best friends with people that you're working with. Not unless that you're really going to be friends with some healthy people. I'm not saying that all. But still, at the end of the day, sometimes there are some people that will just befriend you so that they can watch your each and every move, that you might not get in their way. Let's say, for example, that they want a promotion. They're going to make sure that you're not going to be going for something that they really want as well. Okay. And this is what's going to be happening here. So, some of you might also be in a love triangle with your best friend or with a friend. Okay. If you're already married, you need to make sure that your friend is not uh slithering around your partner. Okay. Uh there might be a contract that you might just miss because of your personal issues and personal problems. And if you are also filing, if you've already filed for divorce, the divorce might just get dismissed. I don't know, for whatever reason. but it will be dismissed. You're gonna get a little bit disappointed because you've been waiting for this to be uh finalized, and unfortunately, the person that you want to divorce will be contesting your petition and say that they still want to work it out with you. I'm telling you, even if you will try to refile this, the other person would just do anything and everything just to stay married to you. Now, you are also going to be walking away from some people that are just, trying to use you. Some of you will also be detaching yourself from your family, or you're already detached, but then there are also times that you wish that they're surrounding you, or they're with you, or they're near you. And you will also be traveling a lot. Okay. Some of you will also be making money from writing and traveling both at the same time. Okay, singles. Singles, you're going to be falling in love with someone who's very complicated. It's like they're separated from someone, but they don't want to get committed to anyone yet because they're still waiting for that person to come back. Even though they're not going to be vocalizing that, or they're gonna not going to be verbal about that, they're going to try and, you know, they're going to try and, I don't know, just string you along. And when it comes to your health, be careful of airborne related diseases or illnesses, and be careful when you travel, especially to exotic countries or exotic places. It's the parasite, that you're going to be getting. More likely from the air, more likely from the water, or more likely from, I don't know, it could be the bed as well. Okay. All right. Pisces 11640. All right. Pisces, wow. It seems like you're going to get a recognition from your job. Wow. And there is a possibility of you getting a promotion this year. Not just a promotion. There are three things. Either you're going to get promoted twice, or get an increment, or you're going to get an increment twice and get promoted once. Okay? And it seems like you feel like your dreams are slowly coming true. You feel the need of celebrating. You will have a very supportive spouse or partner, but you need to pay attention to the health of your partner, because it seems like there is something that they're not really telling you. It's not that they're having an affair, but there is something about their health that they're not telling you, that they don't want you to get worried about it. Okay. um um I feel like while you're celebrating your success, and while you're celebrating your career and stuff like that, your accomplishments, um, could be that your partner will be like, they're going to start settling things that they need to settle. Okay. Especially if you have kids. You might, you might start noticing that they're starting acting weird and funny, or sometimes they're just gonna go on a trip, and they're just gonna say that they're gonna be home with their mom or with their family, and then when you check out, because you're very intuitive. Okay. because they're very intuitive, and it seems like at the time that you're going to check out wherever they are, they're not there. So you're going to start thinking that this person is having an affair until that there is somebody around them, because nobody in their family actually knows their real condition. But there is someone, could be a best friend or could be someone that they're very close to, and it seems like they're the one who'll tell you what's really going on. So they're going to take you where your person is really going. But I can assure you, they're not having an affair. Okay. It's just that you're going to be surprised. Why is it that this person did not even tell you what it is that you're going through? Because they don't want you to be worried, because you're already at the top of your career. You're starting to accomplish things. You're starting to, achieve things. It's like they don't want you to ruin your moment. Okay, they don't want to ruin your moment, and they just want to, continuously see you happy. Okay, it's a very sad thing, but I don't really feel like they're gonna be fading anytime soon. Who knows, that miracle happens. Something might still transpire, and something might still happen. So don't lose hope. Okay. And singles, seems like you're gonna be falling in love with your boss. But the thing here is, or with a coworker, but the problem here is this person is already married. So please be careful with the clandestine affair. Okay. And when it comes to your health, so not really sore throat, it's more of a thyroid. Okay. Thyroid issues. And I don't know what is an emphysema, but I just picked it up. Just maybe, I don't know, just check it out with your doctor. And embolism. Okay. Could be heart. And anyway, so thank you all. So this is for your year of the horse Chinese sign with all signs. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone, live at the coast, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. You may also chat with me directly at my Instagram, Sophia Clear Angel, Sophia Angel Official, and Sophia Clear Angel Tarot. All right, blessings to you.